Hello. We're here. We are here for the latest showings of Melody Festival. And this is not a DCL stream anymore. This is actually secretly just Melody Festival. And also, can I just say, when I was told that, I'll be on Eliwa's stream, the first thing I thought of was, oh no, is Eliwa in the kitchen currently making some watermelon pizza? While this match is happening, she just has like the oven on. See it right, okay. She just has the oven on and she's just making like the worst pizza known to man. There's your seed, B3, DC66. I'm gonna have to fix my scene really quickly. I need to pop out chat. We purchased watermelon and why? I'm so sorry. We have a pause from Okay, there we go. Shit seems working. Can shit work? Will shit work? Shit works, hopefully. Okay, let's go. Shit works. Let's go. Okay, we'll have Tega do this one warm-up game. Yes, we see Deewee seething at Tega right now. Truly, this is Swedish-Finnish rivalry at its finest. I am real tired now. I got like 4 hours of sleep. You're ready from both players. We can get started with game one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Both players have begun. You can tell the cropping on this is horrifically asinine. You take your triple. How with the nicest striker, having to block off the well just as the long bar showed up. Now reopens it, but did play pretty aggressive there. Now needs a long bar for the Tetris. Gets the Tetris. But Tega's already gone 3. So I think it's safe to say Tega's in a bit of a lead here by about 1 Tetris right now. Deewee is cleaning out. Gets the Tetris as well. Playing very cleanly, but now with a pretty jagged stack here. Plays aggressively there. Opts for the 2-burn solve instead. And gets the perfect pieces there. 101 for Deewee, 116 for Tega. You're setting up the Akibar there. Gets the Tetris. Both players have been playing very cleanly here. I should probably announce this match as live, actually. That's probably a good idea. I don't do that usually. I'm gonna do that right. Deewee now, the delayed overhang does get the overhang resolved. Now gets a nice double there and gets a Tetris. 173, but Tega already at 209. So Tega's still holding to that 1 Tetris lead. Now Deewee with another delayed overhang here. So 252 right now for Deewee, 313 for Tega. Deewee getting very high up there with a Spire on the middle, but gets it through. That was a delayed burn setup. Oh, Deewee running a lot of trouble and tops out 276 there. So Tega, you are good for game one. GG's. You're a good Tega. You may top out now. Got it ready from both players. We can get started with game two in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'll take out a very nice 5 and below there to start off the match. And Tetris for both players, but Deewee now with a bit of a jagged stuck in the middle there. It gets the perfect pieces to resolve the jaggedness. Oh, Tega now running into a bit of an issue here. Doesn't get the piece all the way over and has a lot of burning he needs to do. Does reopen the Tetris well. Waiting on a long bar now. Oh, Deewee also running into an unfortunate situation as well. Both players in a precarious situation here. Trying to survive. And Tega will not be able to survive and tops at 29,000, so Deewee 41,000 and surviving the situation is good for game 2. GG. Brilliant showcase of skill here from the players' chat. You got it ready from both players. We can get started with game 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes, Deewee. It's very happy about the fact that he's gotten a point. I can admire it. He is in a very hard division, but he also is a very good player. Both players getting Tetris, but now Tega in a bit of a dig situation here. Gets a nice triple. Doesn't opt to take the single there to burn it up completely, but should be fine. Just for Tega, who tries doing an adjustment there, but now it just ends up with a really weird king bar. I can always... That's the only way I can describe it. It's just a really weird king bar. So 99,000 currently for Deewee. Now they're going to 121. 102 for Tega. So Tega behind by about half a Tetris here. If you know Tetris ready, gets Tetris. Go to the 144. Takes a triple there, plays it safe. Oh, but Deewee now right into trouble, gets a long bar. But playing very high up now, needs something for left inside, gets the piece over. Unfortunately, gets a bunch of really bad S's. Has to do a double S slots. It's not another dig situation. Oh, but just getting all the wrong pieces there is Deewee. But does clean out of this part just fine, is getting out of it. Does clean out of this. And Deewee is now touches ready, waiting on the long bar. Long bar not showing. Shows up right as he blocks up the well. So 262 currently for Deewee, 320 for Tega. Deewee getting the spin there. This is looking like about a 2 Tetris real-time lead, 3 Tetris pace lead in Tega's favor here. Deewee needs to do getting a little dependency sorry, but gets it fixed immediately there. Very nicely done. $403 for Deewee, 444 for Tega. Still holding that roughly 3 Tetris pace lead is Tega right now, especially being a bit behind in the line count, currently 4 lines behind. But both these players are just converting their Tetrises here. So Tega already at 500k before 120 alliance is very good pace here for Tega. Nice adjustment there from Tega. Deewee gets a Tetris there, 497. And 520, so Deewee looking for one more Tetris here. Gets a nice square adjustment there. Tega meanwhile, 582. Looking for a 600k transition, could get it if he pushes for this Tetris here. And is pushing for the Tetris. Gets a nice burn there. Oh, Deewee meanwhile needs something for the left hand side there, just dealing with a couple of flat burns. Tega meanwhile transitions at 585, but now is burning. Deewee meanwhile also burning, gets to the left hand side there, but immediately blocks the well. $541 here for Deewee. Get into level 21. Is still surviving, but needs to get out of this fast. Because Tega is still scoring Tetrises here. Oh, nice there from Deewee. Now he's talking about a dependency there. He gets a dependency, but now has a hole again that he created. So he still needs to do a bit of digging. But does clear out of it in time. And is safe. 557 for Deewee. Tega meanwhile pushing for a center wall Tetris. Gets a center wall Tetris. Deewee now behind by about 80,000 points and also 8 lines ahead. Needs to play aggressively here, but misses that tap over there. I'm not sure what Deewee can do here. He doesn't get the piece over and tops out 561. So Tega 646. You are good for game 3. We've taken match point. Tega, you are good. Tega, this is not going to improve your FMS. Tega, your FMS. Tega, your FMS doesn't matter. Okay, guys, let be known that counts. That does not count for the FMS. That doesn't count for the FMS because I said so. Funny. It's funnier that way. It's funnier that way. This will not count for the FMS because I said so. And no FMS for you. That's how we stop people from bowling. Say a bowling doesn't count for FMS. Look, in my defense, Deewee said stop bowling, so I tried to do everything I can to stop your bowling. I'm going to blame Deewee. Alright, we're ready. Both players are ready. We can spin it in game 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Say Tet. Thank you. Thank you for saying Tetris. We are blaming Deewee, okay? This is just Melody Festivalen. We are bringing back Swedish-Finnish rivalry from the days of old. Let's look up Swedish-Finnish rivalry. Except Finnish-Swedish relations. No. Okay, there's a hockey rivalry. Yeah, okay. Let's just pretend this is actually just hockey. This is not Tetris, this is just hockey. Deewee still perfect dude. Two Tetris is here. Tega, meanwhile, having to do a bit of digging. Can't even escape talking my silly block stacking game. Hello, Nels. Oh, Deewee, meanwhile, in a bit of a dig situation here. Does need to win this to take this to a game 5 and a decider. Look, in my defense, you are talking to a Finnish person and a Swedish person right on stream here. Hockey was bound to show up. Take away a nice 5 but both players on very similar paces here. Only about 3,000 points separating the two here. These northern. You live in Canada. You are also in the north. So 343 currently for Deewee, 319 for Tega. The Deewee now has jumped to a bit of a lead here by about one Tetris. It is what he needs. Again, he is down in the set here. Will need to win this to force a decider. Treasures there for Tega. 416 to 459 here. So Deewee has jumped to about a roughly two Tetris lead here. I want to say it's about two Tetrises. But Deewee's running into trouble here. Needs a long bar, gets a long bar, but now needs something for the left hand side. Gets a piece barely over and Tetris, but now meanwhile Tega's in a lot of trouble here. But gets a long bar himself. But now Tega's in a bit of a dick situation. This is gonna give Deewee a bigger lead here. So 535 currently for Deewee with two Tetrises left. 450 for Tega going to 473. So about a 6,000 point lead in Deewee's favor here. Three Tetrises. So Tega will need to put on the gas in the level 19 speeds here. 560 transition for Deewee. Tega gets a Tetris there. 499. But Tega getting Tetris here, but so is Deewee. 614 to 526. So 672, 603. So Deewee still holding the pace here really well. 730 to 637. And Tega there gets a Tetris going to 669. So Deewee's still very much in the lead here. Actually, the lead is ballooning a bit. But Tega gets a nice series of tucks there, and Deewee's board is slightly falling apart here. Needs a long bar to fill in the dependency. Not getting long bar. Oh, now he needs a long bar for the right hand side. Gets the bar barely over. Now we can bring that burn down. Has a really weird dependency now. Doesn't get the quick tap. And Deewee tops out 779, so Tega, you need to get to 780. Currently at 718. You need to get to 780. There is a chase down now. 780 is the chase down. Oh, but a misdrop there from Tega. Hits a T-spin though. Tega now playing it safe. Knows he can just line this out a bit. Still needs to go for one or two Tetrises, but knows he can just play it a lot safer. Trying not to take too many risks. Tetris there for Tega, 769. 773. Now can just fully line this out. 776, 777. 780, and that will do it. Tega has taken the set 3-1. GG's. Now we wait. First half decent game this season, Lamar. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back here. Hello, hello, hello. We have TegaMech who is gone versus Small Ian. But yes, Somalian very clearly here warming up after having claimed that he wouldn't warm up. He's just going to raw dog it. So much for raw dogging. This seems like a tiny bit of warm up. Is Tegachi's eating a watermelon? Tegachi's eating a watermelon. This might be the most confusing stream I've ever been a part of. Yes, yes, I can see that they are watermelons. I can see that. Somalia, meanwhile, is tapping right now. Somalian, stop tapping. This is not Tapmasters. God damn. I'm not actually sure what's the hold up here with Tega. I think Tega might be too busy enjoying his watermelons. We got it ready from Tega. We can get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Of course he's eating a fucking watermelon. Jesus Christ. Hello, Anjing. Oh, Tega already in a bit of trouble here. But does get the Tetris, but now we'll need a bar to burn it down. Well, getting the perfect pieces there, gets the Tetris. Tega, meanwhile, still in a burn situation. Could be setting up a center well of sorts here if the pieces align. They don't. That was a long bar dependency he needs to resolve. So 235 currently for Somalian, 128 for TegaMech. So TegaMech now 100,000 points down. We'll need to start stacking aggressively here. That Dig really did him in. Tega is in trouble with no Elima there, who will feed him warm on during the game. So Somalian has crossed 308. Meanwhile, Tega's still at 224-ish. Somalian's time with the Vits does get the Vits after a while of waiting. So Somalian now. Still a bit of a dig situation, but Tega in a bit of a worse dig situation here. Oh, Tega now in a bit of a rough situation here. Has a few dependencies he needs to resolve. Kind of resolves one of them, but now might have to set up Zerdy. Still 100,000 points down. So 546. So Somalia now about 120,000 points in the lead here. Tega will need to play aggressively during post too. 448 to 579 here for the players. Somalian holding a very huge lead here. Tega would need to hope for a mess up on his end at some point, but Somalian looks like he's just coasting through right now. Maybe the no warm-up strats did work. 603 currently to 481. Somalian 629 going into level 20 here. But now having to playing it a bit safe. Misses a long bar there all the way to the right-hand side. This is Tega's chance to catch up a little. Especially if we can get the Tetrises here while someone starts burning. And yeah, Tega now 100,000 points behind only instead of 120. So has clawed back by about one Tetris. Okay, now Tega only 60,000 points behind because of Somalian's continual digging here. But Somalian does finally clean out of it. Now can start setting up again, but Tega's now tied on pace here. Oh no, Somalian in a bit of trouble here. Needs a long bar. Gets a nice T-flat burn there. Gets a Tetris. Tega meanwhile getting a very nice T-tuck. 713 here. 734 currently for TegaMech. 715 for Somalian going to 745. So what was once a 120,000 point lead is now basically nothing, and now they're both neck and neck here. And Tega gets another Tetris there. Somalian waiting on a long bar. Gets the long bar, gets the Tetris over. 807 to 802. Simul Tetris for the players there. Somalian still holding a bit of a lead here, especially also still behind in lines, but takes a triple there. 847 to 836. But it's still possible for Tega to catch up, so Somalian can't exactly take his foot off the gas yet. Tetris there for Somalian, 883. 870 for TegaMech. $885 to 884. Tetris there for Somalia, 920. And another Tetris for Somalia, 954. 921 for TegaMech. TegaMech can still get a max out, but it might not be enough if Somalia can get all the Tetrises from here on out. But Somalia running into a bit of trouble here. Gets a nice bar though for the double. So now holds a one Tetris lead. 991. This might be insurmountable if Kiltris might be needed. But TegaMech hangs the long bar. Tops out at 922. So Somalian 994 is good. Well, I'm not exactly sure it's gonna apply. Okay, he can get the max. He just oh, hey, he chokes the max. He's just choked the max. He's just choked the max. Bro was not watching his line count. But incredibly well played from both players. 998 means 922. Not much you could have done there. Warm up for counting rip. You should see Aki 98 for a joke. I do not watch Akidima's gameplay. Warm up is for counting. Get ready from both players. You can get started with game 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I forgot to update this. Then Aki PV. I don't know. I have not watched Aki. Yeah, from C97 to C. Oh my gods. Incredible PB rise there. C97, incredible PB rise. Tega now in a bit of a situation, but does get a very nice flat burn there. But now Tega has a longboard dependency here. It's okay though for Tega because Somalian also in a bit of a dig situation here. And Tetris there for Tega. Yeah, Tega. I almost said Tetris or Somalian, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I can't say Somalian. I need to say Deewee because it's Somalian versus Deewee. And then I realized, oh wait, no, it's not even fucking Deewee. It's fucking Tega. Swedish and Finnish people are just exactly the same. That's what it is. That's my decree now. I'm like so sleepy right now that like I genuinely thought TegaMech was Deewee. Tega, I'll get the names right at some point. Somalian is now in a bit of a dig situation, is currently behind by about one Tetris. Tega and I could be twins. In what world? In what world are you and Tega twins? And Tega does get a Tetris there. But now it's a bit of a situation. High freeze. Somalian looks like he's crouching. No, he just has incredibly bad posture. Somalian just has really, really bad posture. Somalian now in a bit of a dig situation, so this is Tega's opportunity to take a lead here, but Tega also now in a bit of a dig. More like, really, what incredible... This is not incredible posture. What are you on? I didn't say... I didn't... Aren't you, like, 55 years older than Tega? Aren't you, like, 70-something? $281 for Somalian, $279 for Tega. 3 years? How old is Tega? I thought Tega was like 20, like 23 or something, or like 20. Wait, then how old are you? I thought Tega was like 23, right? But I also thought you were like 30 something. You're 30. Okay, yeah, so Tega is like 25 then. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, happy birthday then. Happy birthday. Everyone sing happy birthday to Deewee. So 352 currently for Somalian, 371 for Tega. Tega's still in the lead here by about a Tetris-ish. Oh, Tega there with the nice sets of birds there. Oh, but now in a lot of trouble here is Somalian. And Somalian early top out there, 378. So Tega, you are good. So Tega might top out anyways. Oh, he's alive. Never mind. But Tega, you are good. This was a natural top out. Natural top out. Oh no, he's just moaning now. Natural top up, natural top up, natural top up. Alright, Tega has now tied the set 1-1. Natural, natural, natural. And now I'm taking a slice of watermelon. As many you're turning 27? What the fuck? How are you turning? I thought you look younger than, like, no disrespect. You look younger than Somalians. Bro, you actually look younger than How does Somalian look older than you? This is only like 20. Bro, am I wrong? Somalian looks like he's already a father of like two children. What am I? A normal age? Yes, apparently. No, he just. Hello, Danny. We can start in three, two, one. Tetris. I have no idea where Somalians act like. Yeah, Somalia could be Singaporean. To be honest, I don't know why. I can just visualize Somalian just like in Singapore or something. So Somalian off to a bit of a situation here. I am so tired right now. It is fucking 3 p.m. and he got C98. I am so dumb. How have you guys just realized this? What? I don't even. Wait, TV. I'll get it there. So 748 for Somalian here. 756 for no. 97,000. What the 748 at level 18? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god, I'm so I should not be trusted to commentate. 123 for TegaMech. 104 for Somalian. Yes, 748 before 19 is kind of possible, yeah. So 203 for Tega, 189 for Somalian. I have thousands of soccer hours in my backyard as a kid. Real, if you didn't play backyard sports, did you do it right? Yeah, no, you can't just check for someone's PAL PB. Fortunately or unfortunately. Fortunately, because who plays PAL? 326 for Somalian, 385 for TegaMech. Somalian a bit of a dig here. Oh, Somalia now in a bit of trouble here. Has a long bar dependency now. Oh, Somalia now in a lot of trouble. Somalia needs a long bar. Gets the long bar barely over. 356 for Somalia and gets a triple and another Tetris there. 385 now, but 418 for TegaMech, who's about one Tetris in the lead. Somalia now setting up the left wall Tetris here. Gets the left wall Tetris, and now might need to burn this down. Gets the burn down. 441 also for TegaMech though, so TegaMech about two Tetris in the lead going into 19 here. Both players can get their final Tetris. They're both waiting for the pieces. They don't seem to be cooperating that well. TegaMech getting the long bar a bit too late. Now has to take a triple there. Plays it safe. Oh, but blocks with the wall just as the long bar shows up again, but gets that one over. So 476 to 460, so about one Tetris lead in Somalian's favor. All right, 547 for Somalian, 560 for Tega. So Somalian is kind of behind right now. Anna's also in a dig situation here, but does get out of it at the same time as TegaMech though, so there was no pace difference there. Now Somalian in a bit of a nerd dig situation here. Oh, Somalian in a very bad dig situation. The board's probably got to control here. Now needs a long bar. Selling out for long bar right now. Doesn't get the long bar in time and tops out 553. So TegaMech, you are good for game 3. GG's. Natural, 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 natural. No, you see, you see, here's the thing, right? The way I like to treat top huts is what, like, what makes your FMS the worst? That's what I'm looking for in a top up. Like, I will declare a top up based on what makes the FMS worse. I want to ruin everyone's FMS. You early top up after your opponent tops up? Natural. all early top outs are natural, specifically because it makes your FMS bad. We're good ready from both players. We're gonna start with game 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, okay, Somalian's fine. We're fine. We stay safe. Tega is an XD kid. Should this worry us? Um, Tega is also 27, so I think he's just trying to channel his inner millennial. Should 27-year-olds millennials or are they still Gen Z? I can't tell. 27, you'd be born in. Okay, no, that's 97, 98. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely Gen Z still. Tega is like the first Gen Zer, which is really funny. Yeah, Tega is like the first Gen Z person. It's the XD is over now. Yeah, XD is over. It's over. It's over. 210 for Somalian. 215 for Tega. What the fuck is the quotation on the coffee? Fuck. What the hell? Okay, so 365 currently for Tega. Wait, is it game 4? I'm gonna check. I need to check. Is this game 4, y'all? Have I updated the score properly? I should have. I think this is game 4. This is game 4, right? I don't know why. I've just genuinely blanked. Okay, it's game four. Good. I am not delusional. I don't know why. This keeps happening to me where I will think it's like game like five or like game three or whatever. Like, wait, isn't this match supposed to be done by now? Okay, okay. So 471 for you can tell I'm not paying attention, right? I'm not fully paying attention. I'm not fully awake. 494 for Somalian going to 517. 467 for TegaMech. You're okay. There are no weird creatures behind you. How do you know that? There's no such thing as supernatural things. Okay, 563 for Somali, who's on really good pace right now. 515 for TegaMech. Okay, so TegaMech transition is 586. Ooh, oh shit. 638 transition for Somalian. Oh, Somalian is running into trouble here. Tops out 676. I was like, wait, hang on. Okay, 675. Oh, the Tega. 676. Okay, Tega's done. Tega, you've won. GG. I was gonna be like, oh shit, sorry, tops out. I'm gonna have to give that score update to TegaMech. And then TegaMech immediately has a diving board set up. I was like, oh shit. Natural, 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 natural. Natural, natural, natural. Natural. That was actually natural. That was actually natural. Not even aggressive. That was just natural. Alright, GG's. We are done here. I'm sleepy. I'm going to sleep. There's no more matches, right? I'm really sleepy. I'm actually really tired. I do not have the energy. Who's live right now? Let's raid Aliwa. Let's raid Aliwa. We're all going to watch TegaMech eat some watermelon.